Daniel Webster, born on January 18, 1782, in New Hampshire, he served as a United States Secretary of State, along with being an American statesman who represented New Hampshire as well as Massachusetts in the U.S. Congress. He then died on October 24, 1852, in Massachusetts. Samuel Morse, born on April 27, 1791, in Massachusetts. He worked as an American painter and inventor. Morse contributed to the invention of a single-wire telegraph system, also known as Morse code. He died in 1872, April 2nd, in New York. Peter Cooper, born on February 12, 1791, in New York. He worked as an industrialist, inventor, and candidate for U.S. president. He built and designed the first locomotive. He then passed on April 4, 1883, in New York. Susan B. Anthony, born on February 15, 1820, in Massachusetts. She served as an American social reformer and women's rights activist who played a crucial role in the women's suffrage movement, then died in 1906, March 13th, in New York. Robert Fulton, born on November 14, 1765, in Pennsylvania. He was a well-known American inventor who created and designed one of America's most important inventions, the steamboat. He then died on February 24, 1815, in New York. Elizabeth Stanton, born on November 12, 1815, in New York. She worked as a social activist, American suffragist, abolitionist, along with being a leading figure in the women's rights to vote. She then died in 1902 on October 26th in New York. It then flips into the American flag. It then folds in on Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. Abraham Lincoln was born on February 12, 1809, in Kentucky. He worked as a lawyer, politician, American statesman, and served as the 16th President of the United States while leading the nation through civil war and political crisis. He was later assassinated on April 14, 1865, in Washington, D.C. Frederick Douglass, born on February 14, 1818, in Maryland. He worked as an orator, statesman, American social reformer, and abolitionist. Once he escaped from slavery, he also became a national leader in the abolitionist movement in Massachusetts and New York. He later died in 1895 on February 20th in Washington, D.C. Harriet Tubman, whose date of birth is unknown. She was born in Maryland and worked as an American abolitionist and political activist. Once Tubman escaped slavery, she worked to rescue approximately 70 slaves who were family and friends. She then died on March 10, 1913, in Auburn, New York. Sarah G. Bagley, born on April 19, 1806. She worked as a labor leader in England. She was active in trying to institute reforms in the mills of Lowell, Massachusetts. She died on January 15, 1889, in Pennsylvania. The folding cube then folds back to its original form. And there you have it, the historical person's folding cube.